Face to the screen again, fellow slaves. I wanted to make one more video for tonight. The last video I was talking about making marks on this part of the table. See that mark there? That's 22.5. You got 45 all the way over there. If you would focus, yeah, 45, 22.5. Each one's 5-degree increments. So you got 20, 30, and 22.5 in the middle, etc. Now that wasn't really that hard of a project. It did take some time. It's kind of a bummer I even had to do it. I wish the tool would have just been perfect from get-go. And sorry you have to listen to traffic noise again. But this is the nature of living outdoors and working in your garage. Anyway, what I wanted to do, a little bit of bonus content, is I want to take, I've got the saw depth set to full, like, I think it'll cut about 2 3/8 of an inch deep into wood. So what I'm hoping to do is just kind of do a strength test. I screwed these two boards together, so as long as I miss those screws, I don't want to test whether or not the blade can withstand hitting drywall screws, because it's a brand new blade and it's going to tear it up. I know that already. So let's see if I can just, I'm going to line it up and just plunge it in there. So watch your ears. Honestly, if I didn't know any better, I would think that that saw had a cord hooked up to it. That's pretty good. That went right in there. I mean, it is obviously a new blade. It might suffer more under an old dull blade than a corded saw would, but that really didn't seem to have a problem at all with that. So I'd still recommend the saw. It's just a couple things that I customized myself. You know, I know I talked in the first video about disabling this button, but I'm not going to do that. I think that just even being able to have my reach, be able to access this, I can just push the button with my thumb and crank it. And I like the electric brake on it. It's a very good electric brake. It stops as soon as you let go of the trigger. One thing I didn't mention before in the other follow-up videos is that the PC plastic is actually, it's polycarbonate. Like, you got the PC GF15, so like I said before, that's 15% glass filled. Polycarbonate is a very good plastic. It's hard, strong, durable. It's not brittle. It can, I live in Florida, so it doesn't matter to me, but like in low temperatures, it can withstand shocks pretty well. It can withstand impact and not shatter. So it's a very good plastic. The same plastic they use for the batteries is PC also, which in the case of something like this tool here, that's the base. Like, so when I'm done with this thing, I put it down, that battery's made to take some abuse. So that's good plastic, good magnesium, good magnesium. Like I said before, Makita is great about having the recycling stamps on the outside so you can see what material it's made of without even taking it apart. They don't have to do that, but they do. My understanding is that Makita is still owned by the same people, basically. Like, they haven't sold out to the international corporations that are going to value engineer it down to the lowest common denominator. They still make good tools. They've never been the best tools. They've never been the most expensive tools. But I have a lot of faith in these guys. They're doing it right. They make quality stuff. You know what you're getting. And there's a lot to be said for that these days. You know, a lot of stuff you get these days, you don't even know what the hell it's made out of. You know, when this rubber starts to break down, it smells like rotten eggs, or it smells like stinky feet or vomit. You know, like butylene breaks down, and butyric acid is what makes that smell. You know, so I learned that from another channel on YouTube, Ave, A-V-E. He's a pretty cool guy from Canada. But good rubber, good plastic, good magnesium. Just a couple little design hiccups, man. Like, if I wouldn't have had to engrave those marks, I would almost have no complaints about this thing whatsoever, because the reason they had such a small lever here is because there's a plastic bit that goes here that is supposed to direct the wood chips away, you know. But I don't really feel like I need that, for one thing. and this suits me much better. So I made it myself. It's no big deal. That's really not on them. It's just kind of my own preference. But boy, I really wish they would have had those marks correct in the first place. But hey, man, there's nothing to complain about now. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, and if you got a tool that's not perfect, just modify it a little bit if you need to. Like, I mean, I love the way it has this battery indicator right there. You don't have to try to see individual. I can't get my fingers in there to push the little button on the battery to see what the charge is. You can get this one. Let me see, that's got 3 lights, you know, but I can't get my finger into the other one. So they made a good tool. I'd really give it a good rating. It's just, man, they really just, it's like they spiked the ball before they got in the end zone, you know. They should have scored the touchdown first and then spiked the ball. But anyway, that's just my opinion. If you have one, share it in the comments. Thanks for watching again. Bye.